Hello to all of my Scorpios. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. This is for full moon. This is to prepare you for the full moon in Pisces and what's to come, right? I even have a modern day ritual for you to do besides putting out your gemstones and crystals, whether you put them in your windowsill to recharge or to supercharge from the full moon, or you're sitting them outside, and then other rituals you may already have. But I'm going to share a modern day ritual which is going to really help you during this full moon in Pisces. So let's get into it. The energy has already been cleared, Scorpio. So let's go. Let's see what your cards have to say. Also, if you haven't watched the Lilith video on the second channel, the knowledge channel, I'll put that link below in the description box, so check that video out. It seems to getting some conversations around Lilith and where the spirit of Lilith originated. So go check it out if you haven't already done so, to help you understand it. And I'll tie that in with part of the modern day ritual as well. All right, let's get into your reading. I see somebody having a breakthrough. Here we have the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords, right? We have the Queen of Cups. We also have the King of Cups. We also have the Three of Cups. All right? Okay. All right. We also have the Five of Cups. So this is a lot of water energy in here. A lot of water energy. And you are a water sign. But I see you taking your power back. I see you looking back over the past. Looking back in your past. Like whether it's past life or just past few months or a couple of years or whatever. Looking back down into your past and reviewing why some relationships didn't work out, what happened, just kind of going over to some things. But this is not for you to get overwhelmed. This is for you to check your own motives within your own universe. Why did I want that relationship so bad? Why did it hurt so bad that the relationship didn't work out? Whether the relationship was a romantic relationship, a friendship, a job. Why didn't that thing work out for me? Why was it so deeply heartbreaking? What was my motive? What was my motive for wanting to be in that relationship? What was their motive? Right? What was going on? So that's what you'll be reviewing. But here's the modern day ritual. So not only are you sitting out your gemstones and crystals to charge your gemstones and crystals, supercharge them, to make them a little bit more effective, or a lot more effective. You're also going to pull your full birth chart. This is a modern day ritual. You're going to type in free birth chart. Go to Google, type in free birth chart, because I charge for pulling birth charts and interpreting them for you. So I want to save you some money. This is also the energy of money, so you don't have to pay anybody. You can go, there's tons of websites. You can go pull your full free birth chart. You want to take some time to go through that entire birth chart, not just read it one time. This is where you're going to really do the work. Because this moon in Pisces can be quite overwhelming. Remember, Pisces is the last sign in the Zodiac. It's a very mature, a very wise sign. It really is a lighthouse for leading you into the light within yourself. So, because Pisces is the catch-all for everything, it's a magnetic sign, but it's the last sign. So imagine it's absorbing everything from Aries on down and everything else out in the universe, right? So it can get quite overwhelming, where the sign Pisces, not people, but the sign Pisces can sometimes want to check out and put on rose-colored glasses and just be so emotionally drained that it comes across that they're lazy, but they're not at all. It can come across because they're so emotionally drained. So if you're looking back, you're not looking back for long. You're too busy looking at your own birth chart and realizing, hey, sometimes people just don't work out. Just like sometimes jobs just don't work out. Sometimes friendships just don't work out, right? You're not overwhelming yourself. That's when you're going to have the breakthrough, and that's when you're going to be in celebratory mode, because you're going to say, you know what, my compassion won't allow me to keep going back. I understand. Certain things I understand. Let me give you an example, for instance. Let's say you like being in the spotlight, and somebody that you may want to date it doesn't like the spotlight, right? And it may seem like it's just a perfect match, but eventually you'll start to see it wouldn't be a perfect match. It's unequally yoked. It means you're a good person, they're a good person. Just that part of your life, it just would have never worked because eventually somebody would have wanted somebody to either stay home if you were the homebody or go out, and it would have been a clash eventually. After compromising, after a while, it just would have been a problem, right? So that's an example of something good, right? But certainly you've had some deep disappointments in other areas of your life. Maybe you were passed over for positions at work or whatever, and you keep going back trying to figure out why would that thing reject why did they reject me? Why wasn't I accepted in whatever? It doesn't matter. Source brought you into the light within yourself, and Source is saying this full moon in Pisces actually invites all of us to embrace freedom, to remember our intimate connection with the universe and with the divine, and learning how to trust our own path and finding freedom and surrendering to our own flow and our own dreams. So again, you're in celebratory mode of just releasing the past with whomever is closest to you, right? You don't have anything negative or bad to say about whatever you're releasing in the past. Nothing shady, messy, nothing. It's all positive. It's all good. You're in your own light. I see you celebrating. Here we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Sun card, the Hanged One, the King of Wands, and also the Fool card, right? So somebody may have felt foolish in the past, but I'm telling you, Uranus is currently retrograde. When planets go retrograde, they don't slow down, they don't move backwards, and they don't move at a slower pace. It's giving you an opportunity to slow down and recognize, why was I feeling so foolish? I just needed to learn myself and like be very clear. You're a fixed sign. Be fixated on just knowing me, right? I know I want the family. I want the connections. I want the, all those things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you were with somebody who did not want to kind of sort of be in the spotlight, it wouldn't have worked, right? It just wouldn't have worked. But it's still coming your way. I'm seeing legacy wealth come your way. So it's you and your person. Like I said, family situation, very harmonious situation. Like they're not, if you're a person who has a job where you're in the spotlight or you have to deal with the public to some degree, they won't have a problem with that, and it's like one won't overshadow the other. But again, somebody may have been deeply disappointed because you were just unequally yoked with something. We could have been unequally yoked with a job or a friendship or romantic relationship. But the sun is shining on you. And the sun is aligned with our identity, our our creative life force. So this is where pulling that birth chart, really taking some time to study it, not just look at it, read over it one time, and just toss it over to the side. Because I'm telling you, this moon in Pisces can be quite overwhelming, Scorpio. You want to make sure you fully understand yourself. Be patient with this whole process. Here's the Hanged One. You're on the other side of all of this. This is where, a lot of things are going to come to mind. You just patient with this whole process, right? And then here we have the King of Wands. This is somebody who is back on their throne. You're inspiring people. You're moving along. Very positive energy. Nothing negative and low vibrating, because again, your family situation is working out perfectly, perfect harmony for you. You're very compassionate towards whomever you left behind, whether it was a job, person, place, or thing. Let's just say that. I do see somebody, like I said, inspiring a lot of people. Whether you are in a leadership position, you're still a leader, whether you have the title or not. So let's keep it moving forward, Scorpios. Let's keep it moving forward. But yeah, that's going to be your ritual. In that ritual, the reason why I brought up Lilith is because Lilith represents the shadow side of our nature, right? So I uploaded a video on my second channel. That link is below in the description box, talking about how Lilith came to be. So take a moment and check that out. Add your comments below, like a lot of other people are adding their comments below the video. And tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the video, and what do you think about Lilith, right? So the spirit of Lilith. We have the Eight of Pentacles, more creative energy coming your way, creating at least 8 streams of income. So the sooner you come to terms with why certain relationships didn't work out, you'll actually be grateful that, hey, you know what? I dodged a lot of stress. This is not saying anything negative about anybody, but I dodged a lot of stress of trying to figure some things out. Sometimes, like I said, looking at some of these relationships here, God blocked a lot of stress for you all because again, it would have been an intense situation going in. It would have been an intense situation going out. At a certain stage in your life, you get tired of drama. You really get tired of just like, why is it just such intensity to begin with, and then it's just like this intense situation trying to leave the situation. So God blocked something. God blocked something for somebody. So you can come out of your feelings about something, or you can at least try to come out of your feelings about something. So let's see here. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. You're coming, see how this guy has his hands up, his fist up? You're coming out of fight mode. You're coming away from those, feeling, people thinking that people were insensitive and, hurting you intentionally and that kind of thing. Again, you're keeping the vibrations as high as you possibly can and just getting as far away from that mindset. And just saying, okay, God blocked it for a reason. God blocked the burden for a reason. So I'm gonna take that, God, and I'm moving on with it because I don't want to hold on to that any longer. Let's see what else we have here. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's right. Whatever you've been thinking about, you need to get real rooted and grounded and decide, hey, how do I want my life to look, and start speaking some things into existence. I want the family life. I want the cohesiveness. I want to be in celebratory mode. I'm a very compassionate person. I need to stop looking back in my past, pull my birth chart, pray over it, and say, God, help me to understand me a lot better than just whatever was projected. It looks like this giving away this much power, looking at your cards here. This sword energy here, somebody was giving away a lot of their power away. And so this looks like people were projecting certain things onto you, belief systems, maybe because I'm looking at the Three of Swords. This may have happened when you were younger. Somebody was projecting something onto you that may not have been true, and then it just looks like it just kind of sort of carried over into maybe your adult life. So when you were rejected, you just couldn't stop yourself from going back. Like, why was I rejected from certain? Am I good enough? Am I this? What did I do wrong? That kind of thing. And Source is just saying some of those cups fell over because again, it just wasn't a perfect fit from the start. So I may have put it on somebody else's heart to not move forward with that. Some of them absolutely are down in a snake pit. Either way, wasn't a good fit for you. Just wasn't a good fit. So let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Let's see what else we have going on here. Scorpios. But again, like I said before, I see you in celebratory mode because I do see you with your family, whether it's you, your kids, your partner, significant other, husband, wife, whomever. And just, a lot of good things are coming your way in terms of the things somebody's been praying for: family life, kids, the legacy wealth together with your person. So I see that coming your way. Journal. So again, like I said, get that birth chart going. Pull your full birth chart. If you're not already with your significant other and you all are building your family life together, and you've been wondering why do I keep being pulled back to the past? One, because Pisces we're about to have a full moon in Pisces in a couple of days. I want to say it's on Saturday, and this is just trying to get you prepared for that. So it's gonna that phase is gonna it's gonna be in effect until that last quarter moon. But right now we're just going to focus on this. And so you want to be prepared. You want to pull your birth chart. You want to see. You want to see why certain relationships would have never worked out. You want to find out about yourself, more about yourself. So here we have 21. I am inspiring. Like I said before, legacy wealth. You're inspiring a lot of people. Some of you may be writing a book as well. So here we have the number 21. You are highly creative with a strong will to succeed. Your imagination is highly charged. It reveals itself in everything you do, from your sparkling conversation to your most prized possessions, right? For your most prized projects. That's right. You are inspiring more people than you realize. So release the past. If something didn't work out, or if it didn't really have a chance to see where it would go. Be grateful for it all. Let's see if there's one last message, Scorpios, before we close out your reading. Let's see if there's one last message, Scorpios, before we close it out. Let's see if there's one last message, Scorpios, before we close out your reading. Let's see. Let's see if God has one last message for you, Scorpios. Page of Wands. Somebody may have a youthful lover, either already in your midst or coming across your path. Whoever this person is igniting a flame in you. Even if the person is not younger than you, they have a very youthful spirit. If you're already in a situation where you're with your person and you're not looking for a person, this is new inspiration coming across your path as well. So get ready for that. That's what I'm saying. Make room for it by releasing the past. Whether you understand why the relationship never got off the ground or didn't have a chance or whatever the situation is, release it in love, and so you can move on and make room for the things that you've been praying for. But that's what I have for you, Scorpios. Again, don't forget to watch the video for Lilith, and the link is below in the description box, just like the title of this book is below as well. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in a couple of days. Bye.